guys, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your daily horoscope and energy reading for Wednesday the 23rd. And guess what? The sun moves out of Virgo and into Libra, and this is a much better place for it. It's feeling a little better. The sun is a pleasure-seeking energy, right? It's about our ego. It's all Leo, right? And it is in Libra, and Libra is all about pleasure and romance and relationships and partnerships and creative endeavors. So you will find the energy uplifting you a little bit, and I love it, because some of you may have been disappointed in where your life is currently at, and you may have been, hold on, I got something in my eye. Really? No other time but right now. Okay. So you've been working super hard, and maybe on a creative endeavor or at work, and I think you're somewhat disappointed in what you reaped from that. And I think you're just looking for a little bit of inspiration to keep going on this certain creative endeavor. And it may take you a little bit of introspection to maybe fine-tune this a little bit. So we do have Mercury in retrograde in Libra, and we have the sun in Libra. And so this is important to know, because when both of these energies are in Libra, well, especially when Mercury is in Libra, it's about fine-tuning relationships, and it's about fine-tuning communication with past relationships, and it's about fine-tuning creative endeavors. So I think if we're disappointed at this point, I think what we need to do is just reevaluate, because anytime Mercury is in retrograde, it wants us to reevaluate, refine. It wants us to adjust. It wants us to reevaluate what our goal is. And the sun in Libra is going to be sextiling Saturn and Sagittarius. And this is important, because we have Libra energy in our sun in creative endeavors and in partnerships, and partnerships could be work partnerships, or it could be partnerships with people who could get your creative endeavors to the next level. And it is sextiling Saturn in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius ruler is Jupiter. So Jupiter right now is being squared by Saturn because it's in a conservative stance, and I think Saturn's in such a really great mood. It wants to be embellishing us with all these gifts. And if you're in a hypercritical state, if you're doubting yourself, I think you're going to fall into these squares, right? You're going to fall into these, I don't know if what I'm doing is right. I don't know if moving forward is correct. I don't know if what I see for the future is right. All of my hard work, I don't know if it's going to pay off. I'm feeling a bit hurt. I'm feeling wounded. I'm reflecting because Mercury is in retrograde in Libra, so we're looking at relationships. So there's a lot going on today. There's definitely two ways it can go, and I'm not saying that it is not valid to take the energy and to get the best out of it by redefining some of these stances. Taking a look, seeing if you're happy with how far you are right now, if it's balanced, if what you are putting into it, you're getting out of it. Very important to reevaluate. This has a lot to do with love, right? So Mercury in Libra in retrograde is going to be sextiling Venus and Leo. So Leo energy is really being focused upon in this particular day. And so conversations with past relationships will be supportive. It's good to clear up some things. It's good to take a look back, look at what you were disappointed in, look how it didn't go right. You want to get your life started on a good note. So there may be some things that you've done in your past that you're not necessarily proud of, or that you left kind of undone, and that maybe some of the karmic issues that you've had is because there's just some issues that you haven't cleared up. And these are definitely heart-based. They're definitely creative endeavors or romantic endeavors. So I think there's a point of reflection. Today is a very reflective day, but it's also a day of taking all this energy and moving forward with it. Now, Saturn in Sagittarius is going to be sextiling the moon in Aquarius. We all know I love an Aquarian moon because it's very analytical. It's very breezy, easy, and it kind of removes a lot of emotion, which I'm all about removing emotion. Both and I love Spock. I think it was an Aquarian moon. And it is also, Saturn is also in sextile with the Sun in Libra. So we're talking about two detached energies, very looking at things from a core-based level and looking at things from an emotional-based level and evaluating all this. There's a very high-thinking energies combined with Saturn and Sagittarius, which is also good at evaluating all of what's been going on. So we need to start and have a new beginning. But there seems to be some past issues or some past things that we did that need to be cleared up, or that need to be at least evaluated, or at least some of these unrealistic expectations need to be redefined by comparing them to your past and thinking, am I repeating some of the previous mistakes that I made? Is this a pattern with me? That sort of stuff. So all this stuff is pretty intense. So the only thorn that I see, I see thorns, and there is a lot going on today. But one of the things that I see being very prevalent in today is Pluto and Capricorn is going to be squaring off with Uranus and Aries. So to me, this suggests on a lower level, some of you may have some power struggles with people. So if you are a taker in a relationship and you're not a giver, and somebody's putting in a lot of hard work and they're getting sick and tired of it, and analytically they're starting to look at it, removing emotion and thinking, I know I love you, but this isn't okay that I'm the one doing all of the work. Also, this could have to do with a creative endeavor. Say you're partnered with somebody, because this is the Sun in Libra, so it's a partnership energy. Say that you're partnered with somebody and you're doing everything, and this creative endeavor it's just not paying off. I mean, you are standing your ground and creating this foundation, and you see the light, but this person can be challenging the outcome. Even though you see it and you know it's going to be powerful, there could be some sort of challenge today that comes up that you just, it doesn't create mental well-being. It doesn't create balance within inside yourself. So you need to reevaluate some partnerships. You need to take a look at moving forward if you're going to have these creative endeavors, and if you're going to have a stable future, a stable outcome, is where you're pouring your energy where you should be, because if it's not, then this is going to be some of the stuff that comes up right around this lunar eclipse. And we're a few days before the lunar eclipse, right? The lunar eclipse starts on Sunday. The energy is building. So for some of you, if you're not in the happy place today, the energy is building. It's not hard to see where this is going to go, right? But let's say that something happens today and you want to talk about relationships and it's highly supported, and this is a past relationship endeavor or a past problem that has caused issues in past relationships, and you're trying to learn from it, and who you're with is trying to show you the way, and you're receptive to this new way of being, or this new way of proceeding forward, or this new way of reaping rewards from all of your hard work, this can be a very progressive day. But I want to just say that for most of you, today is going to challenge your ego a little bit, and it's going to make you be combative a little bit, you know, because you're going to be like, you know, this isn't okay with me. I'm working really hard and I'm going forward, and I see this bright new future. And if you're not on board with me, then you know what? If you can't get on board with this and have a harmonious conversation about it, then it's going to put you off a little bit. So there's a lot going on today. Today's a very positive day. I think overall today's a very positive day. There's a lot of beautiful sextiles, a lot of supportive energy. We've got a very disconnected emotionally moon, and our sun is in an analytical energy, and with Mercury in retrograde, it can complement all of this elevated thinking. And so I think we can make progress if we're open, balanced, and we allow ourselves to see the potential in the situation instead of get caught up in what is negative about it. Thank you guys so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I will talk to you guys again tomorrow.